reach various choice points in our life. But it takes a bit of practice, because when we come into this world, we are programmed by the moment, the time, the place of our birth. Your mother carried you for 9 months, the doctor or the midwife delivers you, and then you come into this world, and within a few moments you're given a name, a nationality, an ethnicity, a gender, and possibly a religion and a football team to follow. You see, you have been framed. And we're usually unaware of the frames that we are looking out through the world with. There are various frames, right? You know, I grew up British, so at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you had to have tea. But then I traveled, and I discovered not everybody drinks tea at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and some people drink tea in the morning, and some people only drink coffee. I mean, it's a simple thing. You will have your eyes widened to there are so many different ways to see and experience things. I left England, my place of birth, at age 25, and I moved to Australia. And Australians see the world very differently, and we have a few Australians here. G'day, where are the Australians? They're over here. They're being very quiet, right? All right, so that, that changed. And then I moved from Australia to Singapore. We have any Singaporeans in the... one Singaporean, 2 Singaporeans. All right. Now, when I moved from England to Singapore, my friends said, Andrew, you're moving from England... Sorry. When I moved from Sydney, Australia, to Singapore, my friend said, Andrew, you're going to need to learn to be humble. And I said, how arrogant do you think I am? And they said, no, Andrew, you're not arrogant, but you're confident. And I said, well, confidence is good, right? And they said, well, in Asia, they can frame confidence as arrogance. And I said, well, they're not on the same. Arrogance is thinking you're better than somebody else. You're looking down on somebody. Confidence is, I know what I can do. Now, many of you, your framing is, don't be better than other people. The Americans, do we have any Americans in the room? They have no problem with the confidence, do they? All right? You see, Will Rogers, an American philosopher, entrepreneur, said, if you've done it, it ain't bragging. And the beautiful thing about today and tomorrow is you're going to see people who have achieved amazing things even against obstacles, and they've built businesses, and we are going to celebrate them and applaud them. And there's no point in them coming up here and going, I'm just lucky. No, they worked for it. And they should be celebrated, and they should feel good about it. It doesn't make them better as a human being than anybody else, but we should celebrate the success. Do you agree? Yeah. Very good. So, whose future is it? Very good. Now, on your way to that future, you need to say to yourself that you've got nothing to prove. And you need to tell yourself that you've only got things to improve. I am version 6.2, which is a cute way of saying I'm 62 years old. Now, version 4.2 had a lot more hair. But version 6.2 is a lot wiser and has a lot more compassion. So say this with me. I have nothing to prove. Only things to improve. Now, the beautiful thing about this mantra is it doesn't trigger the arrogance. It doesn't make you better than anybody else. It just says, hey, I'm okay with me. I have a healthy ego. A healthy ego means, I'm okay with me. You can do whatever you want to do. There's a bunch of Finnish people in the room, right? Who are the Finnish people? Happiest country in the world 6 times in a row. Which is a surprise to the Finnish people. But there's a bunch of things that the Finnish people do to make themselves happy. They get out in nature, sometimes with their clothes on, and they get in touch with nature, and they have a social contract. They feel together. So if you lose your wallet in Helsinki, you've got a 9 out of 10 chance of finding it again or getting it returned because there's a social contract. But the most important thing about Finnish people, which is different from other cultures, is they don't compare. Right? Your success is your success. My success is my success. Your success, I'm happy for you. I'm going to work on my success because don't make it about other people. Don't blame, don't complain. Just stay with it. Say with me one last time. I've got nothing to prove. Only things to improve. I'm going to be back with you tomorrow morning to give you some specifics on how to put this together. My name's Andrew Bryant. Have a great evening.